I'm Charles Walhingford, back again with another cigar video for you, and this video is about the best cigar size for cigar tasting, pairing, and everything else. What cigar is better, not the best, but better to get all those wonderful flavors. Oftentimes you may be watching these videos and you're like, how does that person feel and taste and pull all those flavors out of those cigars? Some people are really good at what they're doing. Some people are feeding you a load of crap. And some people are just highly talented. But the easiest way to get those flavors is picking the right size. A lot of times people get enamored with what is bigger is better, and that's not really the case when you're talking about smoking a cigar and trying to pull out all those flavors. Far as length-wise goes, length is about more how much time you have. If you have a lot of time and you really love that cigar, yes, I would highly suggest getting a larger size, maybe a Chuchill or something like that. But if you're not really into that, getting a smaller size will actually help you. And what is my favorite? My favorite is Robusto. Our number one is the Lancero. Lancero's number one. That is a basic size you're going to have. A lot of times people don't care to have Lanceros because you have to baby them. You have to baby them because when you're smoking one of these, if you smoke it too fast, you'll get a weird sulfuric type flavor coming through. But if you smoke it too slow, they'll go out on you. And having to relight, and go out, that tends to be a problem. So you want to have a cigar that doesn't do that so much. But flavor, you're gonna have a good amount of flavor. Why? It's because how much filler is actually involved in making the cigar. That's the big thing. When you have less filler, you have a better cigar or more flavor. Most of the flavor is in the wrapper. So if the majority of the cigar, or a lot of the cigar, is wrapper, you're gonna have more flavor. But like I said, with Lancero, you're gonna have to baby this cigar a lot. It's gonna possibly go out on you a lot. It's gonna and you can't take strong pulls because it's gonna get that sulfur flavor. So Lancero, number one. Number two is a Robusto. Robustos tend to be a little bit wider and shorter than a Lancero. These are my favorite. This particular Robusto is a 50 gauge. 50 gauge, not too big, not too small, works great. The next basic size up is a Toro. The Toro is a little bit bigger. This is a 52 gauge, and it's six inches. This is, if they didn't have any Robustos, this is what I would like to have. A little bit more filler, and it will hurt the flavor slightly, but not too much. Next up is a Chuchill, much longer than all the rest that I explained. This is a 48 gauge, so it's not too wide, but the length is 6 7/8, so basically 7 inches of cigar. The problem with Chuchill is time. Do you actually have the time to smoke this cigar? This should last almost 2 hours. Do you actually have 2 hours to smoke that cigar, and do you like that cigar that much? If you don't like the cigar that much, and you don't have the time, you're basically wasting your money because you won't be able to take the time out to smoke this cigar. Next you have what I call monstrosities. These are humongous cigars. just the reality of being at such a phallic shape. A lot of people don't like to smoke these, but also you're missing out on a lot of flavors. Some people love these, they swear by them, but when you're thinking about and trying to get all those flavors together and analyze the cigar and truly enjoy it for the flavor and only the flavor, these really don't hit it. Because why? Look how much filler is in here compared to how much wrapper is in here. A lot more filler than wrapper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helped you out, especially when you have to make a decision in a place like this with all these sizes, all these cigars, such a selection to get here in the tobacco company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. A lot of places aren't this big, but you have to make that decision. And you can make that decision. Try for Robusto. If you can't get a Robusto, a Toro's not too bad too. All right, I'm Charles Walhingford. This is how I spent my money. And this is a large cigar. Yes, it is. I don't know how to say this without saying this. I like them bigger. Like them bigger, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't like the last third so much. The first 2/3 is what I enjoy better. The last third, I don't really care. So a lot of times I don't finish all the way through.